What's Sam Alphas? We back in the backseat gaming studio. I'm back in the stew, and we talking gaming today, actual gaming. And we're talking about Twitch rules, Twitch unfairness, Twitch uneven handedness, DMCA strikes. Is it fair? Is it not? Let's get into it. All right. Today we are talking about XQC. What did XQC do? XQC went out, right? Follow me? He streamed the Olympics. He streamed a judo match, apparently. He streamed a judo match. He put it on his stream. He took precautions. He tried to make sure it doesn't fit what he believes is the DMCA rules. So he try to maneuver around it, try to do some things, but he wanted to watch it. He was on stream. He usually probably doesn't watch it off stream. So he wanted to watch this one particular match. And Twitch got a bunch of red rules with the Olympics. So I think if you're close to it, you can't stream it if you're in the area. A lot of crazy stuff, but we're going to get into that later. But he ultimately got a DMCA strike. I think it was a 5-hour ban. He went on internet, to his credit, apologized, said he broke the rules. Cool. He did go on to mention that Twitch has an unfair bias system. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But the first thing we want to get into first, we're going to get into DMCA strikes. Is it fair? Is it not? And we're going to go over it. Okay, is it fair? Okay, this company puts on millions of dollars to produce something. People pay for it, whether through Peacock, whether through their cable service with NBC, whether through the sports program, because some of it on NBC Sports. They put money into it. They don't want you broadcasting it to multiple people. You see that coming with Netflix and other things, but they don't want you doing certain things with their content for free. They don't want you to give it. Same thing with musicians. Musicians don't want you to do their music because streams pay them. Buying their album on iTunes or whatever pays them. Putting on Apple Music, Spotify, all those pays them. They have a streaming service that they get paid through per listen. If you're allowing 40,000 people listen to it every time and they just listen to your stream, guess what? That's one less play I don't get. That's less money I have. Now, you're saying for NBC, they do have billions of dollars, but you're saying for that rapper or for that musician or for that artist or for that content creator that they have millions that are good. But some of that you don't understand. I understand. In music, they give you money. They give you a loan, basically. It's a loan. They call it something else, but it's a loan. They give you a loan in the beginning, $3 million, $10 million. They take it out of your album sales. They take it off your touring, whatever. Some contracts, depending on how it is. Touring, you keep most of the touring. Most money artists makes off touring. But their record label money goes to the record label, and if they don't get out that, they cut off touring. So every rapper you see on TV that's signed to a label might not actually even be rich. They might be in millions of dollars of debt, and they bought a house to promote and use that debt to get their point across, right? I need houses, I need this, I need all this to succeed. You take the money off the album don't sell. All of a sudden, you see how you understand it's a loan, basically. So they might not even be rich. They might be in debt and you're not paying for it. You see some artists, YouTubers mostly, they don't mind you paying for it. They get paid off YouTube. They do good. But this situation is a major corporation, NBC, who the Olympics themselves put millions of dollars into it. Probably got a deal with NBC. NBC is paying them to do it. All of a sudden, they get paid. They paying them millions of dollars to promote it and show it. They get the money back, baby. You buying Peacock subscriptions, you're buying the cable networks or whatever to watch the Olympics around the world. They're getting paid off of it. That's the basis of this whole thing, right? That's the basis. So is it fair? Is DMCA rules fair? That's a tough one. I want you to answer that in the comments. You have to help me with that. You're there. You can like and subscribe while you're doing, but you have to help me with it. It's hard to tell. Like I gave you some rappers make a lot of money, it doesn't matter, but some rappers don't. So how do you evenly construe that? Universal want their money, so how do you construe that? Are they greedy? Sure, probably so. Some of them not greedy, they're just trying to recoup what they lost. Maybe so. How do you prove that? if I put $1 million in a project, if you made a project right now for $1 million, you put it on pay-per-view and everybody streamed it, how would you feel? What if you had a, what if you don't sell as much because of the law? We saw the TikTok versus YouTube event, multiple, it was thousands of people streaming that. How much money they lose? Allegedly, Austin McBroom and Social Gloves are filing bankruptcy. Live, that little live, I forgot the name of it, live, whatever they call it. Live X, live, whatever. Apparently suing them back because they didn't do the sales. I think he said $139K. They put in their lawsuit back. They only did that much. We can't pay you that. We only paid you what you're supposed to get. How do you deal with that, right? Because if because that event costs money, you paid the little baby. You have to pay all these people millions of dollars. They lost. So is that fair? Should DMCA be harder on that? Because somebody might be bankruptcy and people might not get paid who got punched in the face to get paid. Is that fair? But they all are already wealthy. So how do you describe that? How do you put in that? And each situation might be different. Each situation might be different. Now the last thing I want to talk about, and this quick, is it fair? Is Twitch fair with it? YouTube have more of a set rule that you kind of understand. They have a set rule that if you break it, they might miss something, they might not. They might miss some YouTube channels. It's a billion of them. They might not see some things. Most things they allow on their site, it just won't get ads on it. They do ban certain content, but it's kind of hard to get banned. But some content won't get advertised. That's how they deal with it. You just won't get ads. Simple. You won't get paid for it. We'll get paid for it, but you won't. Advertising ain't gonna be on it. Similar thing happening with AEW right now with Domino's, I think. Had like a thing going on. But they have a simpler situation. They have a set structure. It's more fair. It seems more fair because it's a set rule. You have set rules. Twitch seems to do whatever they want when they want. You don't know if the hot tub stream is too far or not. You don't know if the ASMR is too far or not. People flirt with the rules all the time because they know how uneven it is, and they know certain groups get away with certain things on Twitch. It's the truth. Don't hate the messenger. Hate Twitch. What do y'all think about Twitch? Is Twitch going downhill? I see a lot of people saying that Twitch going downhill, but people watch what they want to watch. The world seems to be going the way it want to go. You can fight it, but at some point, you got to realize that if you're in the minority, or if the power you possess is not enough, you have to find other ways around it. So how do you figure this? How do you navigate these situations in the new world? And the problem with that, my problem with Twitch is you can't figure it out because it's random. You don't know where the line is. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know which DMCA is which and how the rules are set. YouTube, you know. YouTube, most time they just claim the video on its own. Most time you get copyright stuff, they claim. That's why you see so many reacting to music. Usually Universal just claims it. They just, or whoever claims it, and that's it. They make all the money off the video and you don't make nothing. So that's usually how they do it with that. So it's kind of easier, even though sometimes certain videos get completely blocked. If it's like a new video, or if it's certain artists, it gets completely, UMG will completely block it. But most of the time it is claimed. And that's a dilemma we are in. Is it fair? Like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me in the comments, what can Twitch do? What can streamers do? What do you want? What do you want in the system? And remember to keep stomping. Why? Because one day Twitch might figure it out and something amazing. Peace.